You are looking at one of the most expensive airports in the world. However, it is sinking.
Due to the blackout and heavy flooding, the airport will be closed temporarily.
This is Kansai International Airport. That stands as one of Japan's boldest engineering achievements. Constructed on an artificial island in Osaka Bay, it was envisioned as a gateway to the world, boasting a stunning cost of $40 billion. When it opened in 1994, it was hailed as an engineering marvel, a testament to human ingenuity that could even withstand earthquakes and typhoons. But today, this ambitious project faces a dire situation. It's sinking.
This lorry and car stood no chance against the deadly typhoon.
Yes, the entire airport is gradually descending into the sea. While the designers anticipated some subsidence, the reality has proven far more challenging. What exactly led to this crisis, and is there hope for a solution?
The gusts so strong they sent this 2,000-ton tanker crashing into the side of a bridge.
Stay with us as we explore the top 10 reasons why Kansai International Airport is sinking and the battle to keep it afloat continues. At number 10, we look at the very foundation of the issue. The airport was built on an artificial island, constructed by dumping millions of tons of landfill into Osaka Bay. While engineers knew that the island would sink to some extent, the rate of subsidence has been much faster than expected. The foundation consists of a complex system of sand, gravel, and other materials, but the soft clay beneath it has led to continuous sinking. Even with regular adjustments and reinforcement, the island has sunk more than engineers initially predicted, leading to a costly and ongoing battle to keep the airport afloat, quite literally. Coming in at number 9 is the overly ambitious construction timeline. Kansai International Airport was conceived as a solution to the overcrowded Osaka International Airport, and there was immense pressure to complete the project quickly. The construction team had to meet tight deadlines, which meant that some of the groundwork and foundational aspects may not have been given the attention they truly needed. This haste has contributed to the long-term issues the airport is facing now. While the airport was a technical marvel when it opened, the rush to finish the project has had lingering consequences that are still being addressed decades later. At number 8, we have the effects of climate change playing a significant role. Rising sea levels and more frequent and severe storms are posing a continuous threat to Kansai International Airport. When the airport was first designed, engineers considered the risk of natural disasters, but the accelerating effects of climate change were not fully accounted for. The combination of sinking land and rising water levels means that the airport faces an even greater challenge today. The airport had a major wake-up call in 2018 when Typhoon Jebi caused massive flooding, leading to the closure of the airport for several days. This incident highlighted just how vulnerable the structure is to extreme weather events. Coming in at number 7 is the natural subsidence of the seafloor. Subsidence was always expected, but the rate at which the island is sinking has been faster than engineers originally calculated. This is due to the natural settling of the seafloor beneath the artificial island, which continues to compress and sink over time. The initial projections underestimated just how much the ground would settle, and while efforts have been made to stabilize the island, the sinking has not stopped. Engineers are now engaged in a constant race against time to keep the airport operational, making adjustments to counter the natural sinking. At number 6, we focus on the ongoing maintenance costs. Keeping Kansai International Airport afloat, both literally and financially, has been a massive challenge. Engineers have been using a system of adjustable pillars and hydraulic jacks to level out the runways and terminal buildings as the island continues to settle. This process is incredibly expensive and requires constant monitoring and maintenance. The airport spends millions of dollars each year just to ensure that the structure remains level and safe for use. These costs add up, placing a financial strain on the airport, which already has to manage the high operational expenses associated with being built on an artificial island. At number 5, we have the ever-present risk of earthquakes. Japan is located in one of the most seismically active regions in the world, and Kansai International Airport was designed with earthquake resistance in mind. However, the risk of a major quake hitting the area poses a continuous threat to the structural integrity of the artificial island. The airport has withstood several minor earthquakes without significant damage, but there is always a concern that a stronger quake could destabilize the island even further. This is one of the reasons why engineers must constantly reinforce and monitor the foundations, making sure that they are prepared for any seismic activity that might occur. Coming in strong at number 4 is the incredibly high cost of construction. Building Kansai International Airport was no small feat. It cost around $40 billion, making it one of the most expensive civil engineering projects in the world at the time. The sheer scale of the investment meant that there was immense pressure for the airport to be a success. However, the ongoing sinking and high maintenance costs have led to financial challenges, with some questioning whether the benefits of having the airport on an artificial island outweigh the long-term expenses. The high initial investment has also meant that there's limited funding available for major renovations or upgrades to address some of the persistent issues. At number 3, we delve into the lack of adequate long-term planning. While the airport was certainly a technical achievement, there were some oversights in planning for the future. Engineers were aware that the island would settle over time, but the rate of subsidence was underestimated. This oversight has led to a situation where constant adjustments are required and new solutions must be devised regularly to keep the airport operational. Furthermore, the original design did not fully account for the rising sea levels due to climate change, nor the increasing frequency of severe weather events, making long-term sustainability a significant concern. Coming in at number 2 is the Typhoon Jebi incident of 2018, which exposed the airport's vulnerabilities. Typhoon Jebi was one of the most powerful storms to hit Japan in decades, and Kansai International Airport was not spared from its wrath. The storm surge caused extensive flooding, submerging parts of the runways and terminals, and a tanker ship even collided with the bridge that connects the airport to the mainland, cutting off access for several days. The airport had to shut down, leading to significant disruptions and financial losses. This incident highlighted just how precarious the situation is for Kansai International, bringing international attention to its ongoing problems. Finally, at number 1, we have environmental concerns and the impact on local ecosystems. The construction of Kansai International Airport on an artificial island disrupted the local marine environment, affecting wildlife and natural habitats. Critics have long argued that the airport's presence has had a negative impact on the ecosystem of Osaka Bay. Moreover, the continued sinking of the island and the efforts to stabilize it have raised questions about the environmental sustainability of maintaining such a massive structure in the middle of the sea. With the increasing awareness of environmental conservation, there is growing pressure on the airport authorities to address these ecological concerns, balancing the need for a functioning international hub with the responsibility of minimizing environmental harm. Kansai International Airport stands as a remarkable feat of engineering, but it also highlights the challenges that come with ambitious projects. Built on an artificial island in Osaka Bay, the airport has faced ongoing issues with its foundation, which continues to sink each year. This, combined with the risks posed by climate change and earthquakes, means Kansai International is in a constant battle to stay operational. Despite these obstacles, the airport remains a crucial gateway to Japan, connecting millions of travelers to destinations across the globe. However, the question lingers: can Kansai International continue to defy these challenges, or will the persistent sinking eventually demand a more drastic solution? The airport story is one of resilience and ingenuity, but also a cautionary tale about the complexities of building against nature. We hope this video has provided insight into the unique situation at Kansai International Airport. If you found this content informative, please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more engaging stories about engineering marvels from around the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.